What is going on, guys? I'm D3. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Today I am hyped because the Gohan love just won't stop. We got a very critical unit for the Ultimate Gohan team. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new, please consider subscribing, of course, for more content. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Punch that subscribe button now. Anyways, so it's totally up to you, by the way. I'm just messing around. But is this the biggest Rebirth improvement like ever? There have been a lot of crazy good buffs, but I think this one is really good. This guy, bam. Shout out to Hato-sama over on Twitter. You're not following him, make sure you follow him, but I feel like most people on Twitter probably already are. Anyways, this guy is finally awakening because, as I pointed out in my team building video earlier, there is going to be a category banner, like kind of like a double rate category banner probably. I don't know if it's double rate actually, but just basically a filler banner centered around Gohan's category because, you know, a lot of people were kind of complaining, hey, it's kind of hard to build a mixed Saiyan team. Yes, mixed, not half. I've been pointing that out lately. A mixed Saiyan team, if you don't have the LRs, for example, even if you have the LRs because they're so hard to pull, etc., etc., so they're actually dropping this soon. So that's awesome. This guy is going to be coming out this week on Awakening. And if you logged into the game, you probably got a data download for it. Unfortunately, he uses 7 Super Saiyan Gohan medals from the Hero Extermination event, which is gone, by the way. It was here yesterday, literally. Had they done this a day earlier, it would have saved us all basically like 4 or 5 days of waiting to awaken this guy, unless you already have the medals sitting there. But what happens with this guy? What changes? So this guy picks up probably the best Rainbow all types passive in the game, completely unrestricted, 35% attack and defense improvement. So this proves one thing, and Dan pointed this out, a good friend of mine. They have been able, and obviously within reason it makes sense, they've been able to change those flat boost passives to being percentage ones this whole time. For example, the physical, Spirit Ball Stunner Goku guy with the plus like 5,000 attack and defense when he rebirths, it turns to like 10 maybe. I don't know, 10,000. They could have made that like 50%. They've been able to do that type of stuff this whole time, but never did. This is such a massive improvement. Of course, he picks up Rebirth. Now, the one problem with him is that he's not the key bridge that this team really needs. If you've seen any gameplay of this team without the LRs, it really wants to have, some sort of key support. And so that's basically why, like, those World Tournament Gohans are so consistently good on this team. They trigger a lot of good links. They offer good passive support. They also offer key, right? Which is why in my video I was like, I have to use Broadpan, for example, or like there are other solid options, but they're less consistent. It's all about consistency. So this guy's gonna obviously jump in. He also gets a 1-turn attack raise. I'm assuming that's probably like a massive attack raise, which would in net being like what, 50%, 100%? I don't know. Could be crazily high. Either way, I don't have the translations on that, but I don't care about that. Of course, the passive is the most important thing. So what does this guy do for the Gohan team, by the way? He has Z Fighters, which if you're a global player, this means nothing to you. It's like 500 attack link. It means nothing. If you're a Japanese player, that is, well, Japanese version of the game player, that means that that link is a 15% attack link. This is a link that Ultimate Gohan actually has because Ultimate Gohan is very peculiar in his team. He does not hit hard. He's not that hard of a hitter. Mine at like 60%, probably hits for like 700, 800K, and it's because his links are so weird. They're not active on his team, except for Fierce Battle. None of the links are active, so this is going to be great for his team. A very good offensive and defensive support. Not sure they needed the defense, because Gohan himself gives everybody 50% defense. So, yeah, everybody's going to be ridiculously tanky, not to mention the 170% defense up leader. But he has shocking speed too, which is the next best thing. He does not have prepare for battle and shocking speed, but that's fine. That means that this team has another solid option that they can run because he has shocking speed, he has Z Fighters, and it just fits incredibly well on this team. I don't know the exact day that the banner's dropping. You can check your news for that. It's in there in the announcement page. But back to what I was saying, is this literally the biggest improvement that we've seen a unit get? Earlier on in the game's days, like when Xeno Trunks is a meme, he was incredibly horrible, physical Xeno Trunks. he got an awakening. Like, he was like the worst SSR in the game for a very long time. And that was like one of the biggest potential improvements he ever could have gotten, and that a lot of units have gotten to this day, in comparison to others, because a lot of them are really, honestly, just improvements of what they already are. This is a complete 180, because what they did here is they removed this one key is 5 or more restriction from him. That's actually really bad, because that means that this does not trigger until his key is calculated. His key does not get calculated until it's his turn to attack. So if he's the last guy on the rotation, they get to 2,000 attack, your other two guys, but they've already attacked, so it's useless. And it wears off after the turn. He still has supreme damage, I'm assuming. I don't think they jumped him to immense. The reason I think that they gave him a great attack increase, or a massive one, is because they gave that to the AGL Bardock when he awakened, so I think it's within the world of possibility. Leader skill was a rainbow lead for 2 key. It jumps to being a 3 key HP and attack 40%. The more important of the two stats, by the way. I'm glad they gave HP and attack and a 3 key rainbow leader. He's not a bad unit at all. I'm so hype about this, because it's Gohan's time, bro. If you look at the Gohan team, right? You can literally make a team of this guy, the ultimate Gohan leader, the LR Gohan, the 2 World Tournament Gohans, the STR and the AGL Kid SS1 Gohan, and the adult or teen Gohan that's kind of like from the same era in the Orange Star clothes. You can literally just field a team of Gohans, and it's so awesome. Anyways, that's it. I'm going to get up out of here. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think this is one of the biggest potential rebirths that have come to the game? Units like this, rebirths like this, I don't mind. Of course, we always kind of harp on units not getting Fierce Battle and getting Rebirth, because it does hold them back offensively, and unfortunately, offense is the most important thing in this game. But this guy's going to be awesome. I've got him at SA8, I think, in my box. So be sure to tune in this weekend for a showcase of him, because it's coming. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.